Hey everyone, I'm here at a wedding and I'm just setting up. This is actually a Jewish wedding in New Jersey. This is Lakewood, New Jersey. And my name's Carlton and I wanted to show you everything I have. So you can see here on a wide shot, I'm just finished about setting up and I'm using, for lighting, we have the Godox ML60 by, and we also have Godox ML30 by. So we got bi-color in case I want to change the temperature depending on the room that I'm in. And these powered by 2 batteries. This one I'm going to plug into the wall, so that's why you don't see any batteries there. And this one I'm going to take with me to shoot some prep shots and stuff like that, so I don't have any whenever you're shooting with stands, you always put sandbags on there just for stability and to make sure nobody doesn't knock it over. And you know, you don't want to get a lawsuit, you don't want to hurt anybody, right? So make sure and buy a couple of these. They're not even expensive, and put them on your stands. This one doesn't have one right now because I'm going to be walking around with this, and once the party starts going, I'm going to put bags in that one also. If we go to the cameras, you would see we have this type of event. I only shoot with 2 cameras. It's not necessary for anymore because there's another shooter coming. And you can see here we have the A7s Mark III, 2 A7s Mark III, and the firmware is updated to 3.02, and makes the menu different, look more so like a cinema type of camera. So I do like it. I have a light. Always put a light on top of this static, the one on the tripod. This is the old 24 to 70 Sony G lens, and that lens I've had for many years. I know there's a new one, Mark II, out that's smaller and lighter, but not necessary to buy a new one when the old one works fine. And I'm using an old Yongnou light, and always have a light on top of this camera just in case I need it in a pinch. Usually I won't need it, but it's better to have it and not need it than, you know, not have it and then you want it. Sometimes it is necessary. And over here I have my other camera and a gimbal, monopod onto the gimbal, and I have a light. Always have a light just in case I need it. You never know, in a pinch you're gonna need lighting. So lighting is the best friend of a camera, so always have lighting. I don't really like this gimbal. This is the Ronin SC, and Ronin RS3. And yeah, I don't like it because the touchscreen, I keep accidentally hitting the touchscreen when I shouldn't. I got to remember to lock it every minute, and if I don't lock it, I end up accidentally hitting it, and if it's an important moment, it becomes a disaster. So I'm not a fan of the touchscreen. I prefer the RS2 over this one, but I had the RS2 and it fell and broke, so I said let me upgrade, but I regretted it. I definitely prefer the RS2 over that one. Let's go over here. Let me show you what I have. This is a drone that I use, and this is the Mini Pro 3. Let me put it right here. See, Mini Pro 3. I used that one. I had another one. I forgot the name of it. It's also a DJI one, but it broke. I crashed it in the sea. I really like that one also. And for audio, I'm using the Zoom F3. This is a great recorder. I have no problem with it. The float 32-bit audio is excellent. And I have my wires here just in case I go to the band and they don't have XLR. I have 1/4 inch and I have the other one. So I'm all ready. And for audio also, I'm using let me show you right here. Just in case, for this wedding today, I won't be using this, but this is what I usually use on the bride and the groom and the officiant to get good audio, and I use a lavalier mic that clips on them. For this event, the client wants interviews. Since the client wants interviews, I am going to be using this microphone. Hold on, let me open up the zipper. Let me show you. So I'm going to be using Tascam. I've had this one for a very long time, DR10X, and I'm going to plug in this microphone into it. This is the microphone right here. See, it has an XLR at the bottom. I don't see the name on it. I'll put the name in the description. But this is an excellent microphone for interviews, plugged into the Tascam. Yeah, it's a perfect combination. The only problem is it takes batteries. I wish it take. I wish I could just charge it up and then use batteries like this, like the Zoom. That would have been great. But anyway, it's. I've had this for a while now, so that's why the technology wasn't there yet. So I think that's it. That's all the equipment I'm going to be using today. I have a lot more equipment but I only use what I need, you know. So that's it for this video. I'm going to be uploading a lot more videos from different events. I want to, you know, show people what actually happens at a wedding, you know. I want to get some behind the scenes stuff for people who have never shot a wedding to get an idea of what it's like and the type of equipment that you need to capture a high quality video. First, let me say that this entire behind the scenes is shot on an iPhone 14. And this is later that same night at the dancing. And I'm shooting on the Sony A7s Mark III. My shutter is 125 and my f-stop is 4.5. And I'm shooting at 60 frames. And ISO is 12,800. And if you're familiar with this camera, you will know that 12,800 produces a great image, and 3200 and under also produces a great image. So people, if you're not familiar with the camera, you can go look it up yourself and see, and you know, decide for yourself which ISOs you want to use. But for me, I only use 12,800 or 3200 and under, and that's it. So for this type of wedding, it's a Jewish wedding. So when I'm shooting the portrait session, I would shoot with more cinematic lenses and 2.8 and under. And once dancing comes, the clients for these type of events, they only want wide shots. So that's why I'm on a 16 to 35. And I'm usually closer to 16 when I'm shooting because they want to see the entire image. And yeah, that's it. As you can see here, I just panned over with my phone, my iPhone, and that's it for this video. I just wanted to show some footage of some behind the scenes, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys.